Now, I love Undertale. If I'm being completely honest, to an unhealthy degree. And in the world of Undertale theories, there are some pretty crazy ones. And a few weeks ago, I put out a poll asking for weird Undertale theories, and no one responded. Guess I have to do this myself. You brought this on yourself, folks. Anyways, let's get right into this. Today, I am going to be talking about some cool theories that are, I'm gonna be honest, completely insane, that's what the thumbnail means, for Undertale and Deltarune. Theory number 1. How Frisk survived their fall into the underground. Now, when Chara fell into the underground, they were saved by Asriel. And when Frisk falls into the underground, their fall was broken by a bunch of flowers. And then I realized that Flowey is in the next room over and is Asriel. Coincidence? Probably, I'm gonna be completely honest. It gets so much worse. So with the first weird theory out of the way, theory number 2. A theory I like to call I-theory, because it didn't have a better name. Frisk throughout the entirety of Undertale has closed eyes. And this got me theorizing and in need of a counselor. So if you have played Deltarune, you will know that Chris, the main character of Deltarune, also has closed eyes, or at least eyes we can't see. When they open their eyes, however, they're red. And the 2 times that they actually open their eyes, we aren't in control. We're in control of Frisk the entire time, and they have closed eyes. And Chris only has their eyes closed when we're in control. When we're not, they're open, and they are red. And the only time we really see Frisk's face when we're not in control of them is at the end of a genocide route where they have red, open eyes. So while this also provides evidence for the Chris is Frisk theory, it also shows that maybe when a character in Undertale is being controlled, they have closed eyes. Which kind of makes sense as a symptom. Theory number 3. Now this one is definitely going to fall into the truth about Sans kind of territory, because now we're talking about what object is Ralsei? Because he's a darkener. People have suggested the red hornband, the crayon, and a picture. What I'm saying is, what if he's Asriel? Not Deltarune Asriel. I'm talking about this Asriel. For those who can't tell, I am slowly going more insane than... Let's quickly make the leap that Flowey somehow ended up in the Deltarune world. It's a plot hole I'll get back to later. And one way or another, found the Dark World. Now, since Flowey is an object, once Flowey entered the Dark World, he would become a Darkener, which might have given him a soul, turning him into Asriel. You see the correlations now, folks? This would also explain a lot of Ralsei's behavior. He commonly talks about how you should spare enemies because it would give you a better ending, something that only happens in Undertale. This would make the most sense if he came from the world of Undertale. Now this theory is probably not true, but I said it anyway. And it kinda makes sense just to keep in the back of your mind for Deltarune theories later down the line, and I guess Undertale too since they're connected. But this also kind of leads into a similar topic as the next theory, which is just as insane. So as we mourn the sanity of our comment section, I hesitate to tell you about theory number 4. Ralsei caused the roaring. You'll notice how I didn't say that he will cause the roaring, but that he caused the roaring. Past tense. First of all, notice how the eyes that are in the Titans in the Roaring Prophecy are all over the first level of Deltarune. So what if Ralsei got a little Dark World happy and opened up a bunch of Dark Worlds? Which would make sense if he was kind of a lightener. You know it makes sense, kind of, a little bit. Not really. Yeah, all these theories are really stupid, please send help. There's been a lot of talk about the Eggman from Deltarune. A lot of people say that he's Gaster because that's the solution to everything. And in official Undertale merch, we see Papyrus behind a tree, so maybe it's him. Or maybe it's both of them! One thing people do tend to overlook, though, is why on earth does he give us an egg of all things? That just seems pretty random. Now, the only time we see a piece of Gaster, he looks a lot like an egg. Reading the script with the power of hindsight, oh, this is bad. Time to move on to the theories you guys submitted, because in the time I've done this, we got a few responses. Alright, let's read our first theory. Okay, it says here that Sans is Tori. Why did you do this to me? I give up. This video's over. Goodbye. Subscribe. I'm too tired to do this anymore. Toby, please release chapter 3.